Good morning. Boom, boom. Everybody wants to rule the world. Bill Gates done bought up all the farmland. Boom, boom. They already told you that you don't get to travel now. Welcome to your life. There is no turning back. Even while you're sleeping, they will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Oh, Lord, I love you. Everybody wants to rule the world. That's why I got a beard. Good morning, everybody. Oh, that was the best age of music. It's our own desire. And I ain't washing my hands. Who's that, Kay? I didn't wash my hands because I was just eating an orange and it's got antibiotics. Now I'm gonna eat some nuts and that's what I'ma do. Say, Grandmama, I'll wash my hands. You know, I wash my hands less. Tumbling down. I washed my hands less this year than 2020. Everybody else like, get out. So glad we almost made it. So glad. They had to fade it. Everybody wants to rule the world. But if you ain't got bacteria in your mouth, you ain't got your fungi, your microbiology, all that stuff, you're going to die. And you're going to die to the cat. Did y'all hear about the robotic cats? Oh, man. You know what? Hey, I changed my background. I got Ron Paul queued up because he was talking about, guess how much? Anybody know how much did y'all make during the lockdowns? What's your earnings? Guess how much Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He told you how much Bill Gates made on the lockdowns. How much did y'all make? Tears for beards, yes, Max. And I think I'm gonna grow my beard till I made an off-grid date solution. Until I have my date. I got the solution. But until I have my date that's it, I think I'm gonna grow my beard till I got that date. Because everybody wants to rule the world. Why are you growing a beard? Because everybody wants to rule the world. That's music. Woo, I'm in a wave. Wave your hands. Oh, no. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Say grandma, okay? You got to wash. Wave your hands and why? Because you wave your hands, the droplets come out. If you ain't wash your hands. You're going to get grandmama sick. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule your monkeys. So a couple of things we can talk about today. Couple good ones. Oh, I was watching Joe Rogan, the one he did with Annie Jacobson. I completely missed the whole part about the robotic cats. Y'all know my fantasy? One of my dreams is that all the tabby cats get to become the size of cougars. That just got topped. Because apparently DARPA's working on AI that has the brain of a cat. And somebody else, let me get this picture. They already got the robotic cat. That's my dream, that the aliens come and they modify the DNA of all the tabby cats and they all turn the size of cougars. I'd love that apocalypse. That would be a fun. That would be the quickest apocalypse in the history of apocalypses. I'm sorry. I just think it would be funny. I think it would be interesting. So we could do with Ron Paul. They were talking about Gates buying up all the farmland because he doesn't want y'all to eat beef. He thinks y'all should eat his beef. Oh my gosh, could that conversation go somewhere? No, he wants you to eat his beef because he has oh Lord have mercy. Talk about the thoughts you don't want to have in the morning. That man falling apart. I can't even imagine. Anyway. He wants you to eat his beef. He wants you to eat his he has the growing beef. He's in the grow beef business, right? And so he's buying up all the farmland in America because he feels that y'all shouldn't be eating these cows. And people's like, no, I'm not. We're not going to eat no 3D printed meat. We're not going to eat no lab grown meat. I never, never, never. And I remember y'all did a video last year, 2 years ago. I told you it's not about you. It's not what you want. It's what the owners want. And if he buys up all the farmland in America and he stopped put with the beef and use that for something, I put elk or bison or something else on there, you will be eating his beef. You don't have a choice. Money decides, y'all. We don't decide. People like, oh, we decide how to find one to. It's not your choice. You better go. You better learn how to grow some cows. Damn it. You better go get a calf and some land, because he will shut down the production of beef so bad that the price of steak will be $8 billion a pound. You won't be able to afford it. He could, because he earned $20 billion in the lockdowns, but you didn't earn nothing. You lost your job, your business, and had no clue what nature and science is. And he gained $20 billion. Nah, but if China grow the beef and they'll send it here. And then they'll reinstall the import tariffs. You understand how that works? Money decides. If you have the money, you can make any choice you want. And everybody else got to lay down and take it. Right up to the sphincter. He thinks y'all shouldn't stop eating beef. He wants to shove you with some beef. Some GMO modified lab grown beef, which I'm not against. I'm not against it. You know, I think we need to, as much as possible, if we could lab grow some tomatoes, I would be interested in that. I wouldn't eat version 1.0, 2.0 forward, and I'd never eat 800.0 if it came from Gates. But if I'm allowed to be involved in the process, you know, because you can make it healthier. I think technology will save the future. Might save the human race. Doesn't have to save the planet, because the planet don't give two damns. If we can get off of this, and the planet will be happy. And so the robot cats, I mean, you know, they could chase mice and help regulate the mice populations, but that's not what's going to happen. They're going to chase us. You know, by the way, I got a picture of one. Oh, it's nice. And I think I still got Bernie over here. You know, let me take Ron Paul off for a second. I don't know where this is going to go. Where the cat? Where the cat? Thundercats. Oh, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing this morning? It is a snowy day. They're still rolling the blackouts in Texas, as far as I know. And a lot of us just sitting at home. That's the only thing that'll keep me home. I've only been home twice, maybe 3 times since y'all got scared of the air. All of 2020. How are you surviving? How you doing on the lockdown? You can't lurk me down. I'm not lurk downable. You're not going to know. I really don't care nothing about your lurk downs, your fears, your problems, the things that make you go sniffle. I eat healthy. I've been outside every damn day. They're like, oh, something, these people in China, come on, it's going to get us. It's going to get you, because you don't know what human food is. All right, hang on a second. Where is this robotic cat? I still got Bernie over here. I don't want to put the cat in front of Bernie. Let's see how this works. Because he was a part of the defense contract and deep state military industrial complex, making weapons to go blow people up instead of making food for, you know, software that creates food for starving children in your own little home state of where is he from? But you know, he should have worked on it for everywhere. But I'm not gonna get on Bernie. Right, Bernie's just a Bernie. That's all he is. There you go. They go to robotics. Ooh, look at that. Wouldn't that be fun? Just to see millions of these. They're gonna be out here soon. No, they're gonna make sure that you get your you drink your Ovaltine. And of course, we got to change how we talk. So y'all know what that means? Drink your Ovaltine. They have people think it's about one thing, and it's like, no, they don't want you to just drink one Ovaltine. They got a whole schedule full of Ovaltines. They make the children take all the Ovaltines to go to school. They make the medical professional take their Ovaltine before they can have a job. They make the military take their Ovaltine, and they had the mass Ovaltine schedule for adults, and that's coming. And the cat's gonna make sure you take it. Like, I ain't never gonna take your Ovaltine. I don't believe in you. Listen, Ovaltine, International World Health Ovaltine Organization determines the science, and they've determined that you need to have your electrolytes from Idiocracy, so you will take your Ovaltine, and Battle Cat gonna show up there to give it to you. It's DARPA technology. DARPA technology gonna make sure that everybody's healthy and safe. Say, hey, grandma. Let me greet everybody. We'll see where this goes. Good morning. Can't see these YouTube emojis. No, you can't, Kay. I'm still working on it. I have it working so one emoji will go across, you know, and I want it to work kind of how Scrapbook does. So I'm still working on the software. I just haven't had time. I'm so busy. So all kind of things I got to do. Yeah, you got to get land, save people, save grandma, you know, listen to what grandma said, planning, plotting, you know, off-gridding your currency, off-gridding your life, trying to tell me bye, see ya, you know, because people don't think that you're actually going to off-grid. They're like, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going, okay. you wait on that. I tell you what, you just keep waiting. Remember that $20 I owe you? Yeah, okay. You know, you'll get it next year. Just come find me. So I haven't had time. I'm working on the software though. It'll get worked out, okay. And soon you'll be able to go to the website and press a little thing. You'll see some hearts. Maybe we'll have like little Bernies fly across. I don't know. You know, I want to have that little, like if I say something stupid, Kay, I want people to be able to press the button. Remember the Volkswagen Bug from Idiocracy, where it got the limp thing? I kind of want that to be able to go across the screen. I say something stupid, y'all can hit the button. See this little limp noodle Volkswagen Bug go across the screen, and then I know that I said something that was limp, and I need to say things that's more rectified. Anyway, so I'm working on that. That software will be done soon enough. It's just there's so much to do. I'm cleaning snow. I'm packing. I'm cleaning. I'm talking to real estate people. I'm talking to my friends who's already off the grid. I'm looking at Texas and what's going on. It's, you know, places I thought that didn't get this damn cold. Apparently every 20 years, or when that harp ship shows up, it'll get that cold. But everybody's getting interested now. Now they see what it's like rolling blackouts. What kind of nonsense is this? Did you see Eric July's video? He did a great video on it. This is all fraud. These are all scammers. They're all scammers. Like, see, the problem is we need to centralize more. Like, nope, that's the problem. The problem is you actually centralize your power grid and you centralize your geoengineering tools, and now people can do anything that they want. So Eric July, I think he lives in Texas. He did a good video on that as well. Oh, just corrupt and dirty, all of it. Me too, on purpose. I wash my hands less too. Skip all the sanitizer ever. I do, Christine. When I have to go into one of these little public, dirty, filthy bathrooms. No, give me some water. Sometimes I take my organic soap with me if I got it with me. If not, hey, it just is what it is. I got pants legs for a reason. People out there getting sick, the common cold making jumps and gains and functions. I need to make sure my immune system can step it up. It needs to have the E. coli from my neighbors from the gas stations. And my body learn how to fight that off, it'll fight anything. But that's science, y'all. That's natural science. That's not Bill Gates science. That's real science. Your immune system is like a muscle. The more you use it, the better it'll be. Part of the reason I think I'm healthy is because I used to eat fish out of sewer. Show it from Joe Rogan. That's what I think I'm gonna do, Christine. Let me say hi to everybody first, then we'll see where we go. Hey, Rachel. Good morning. What was the interview with Annie Jacobson? Great book. I didn't read it yet. Did I hear part of you? I think I heard part of the audio book. My behavior didn't change at all. Yeah, okay, all right, Kay. Well, you was already on it. I guess you already got that garden out there growing out there. And I know where you are, but I'm not supposed to say where people are. So, where are you going? I'm not supposed to tell you where I'm going. You know how many inboxes I got, Kay? People ask, Gerard, where are you at? With the cactuses that look like my backyard. Look, I can't tell you yet. You're not supposed to tell nobody where you're going till you're there. And when you're there, you're not supposed to tell everybody. You tell people who you want to visit you and people you might want to keep in contact on CB. And I was talking to a brother this morning. I can't say his name. Well, I don't like to put people on blast. We got to stay in contact with each other. And social media has already told you ain't using our platform. Not no. On our platform, if the World Ovaltine Organization says it, that's what we're doing. If you're speaking anything against that, you're not having any communications. You're not even have a profile on our websites. So we all have to back out. We got to go to our own individual websites, pick and choose which one you want, and then try to link them all together so we stay in contact. Because we got to be able to keep up knowledge share. We got to be able to keep up, what's going on. Like Sister Melody, did y'all hear? But what happened with Melody? Did y'all hear that? She was at the park with her children and the slavers grabbed her. The slave catchers caught her and took her to prison. And I guess they took the children and gave them the child protection, which is what slave catchers all do. You know who I'm talking about, Melody. Diosa. I don't know the details. I just found somebody mentioned it the other day, I think, and I just saw the post on a brother's page this morning. I shared it out on my page also. But we got to stay in contact for things like that. You know, we need to know what's going on. I think she was out in Arizona, if not mistaken. So somebody would definitely want to make sure that they start organizing something at a local level to find out where she is, what's going on. Is she being taken care of? They dragged her into slavery and stole her kids. I'm sure hopefully she has family out there. Make sure y'all get them kids out of child protection, out of foster care, and look out for them while they do whatever they're doing. Because that's all they ever wanted was the kids. I tell people this though, and I don't, you know, and it's probably, I always like to blame myself for stuff, but I don't say it enough, and I need to say it more. People, if you have young children, you're not defying the state, not publicly. If you have young children, you need to take your fight, and you need to take up the fight in other ways. They will get you, and they will take your children. And once they got your children, they will make you do anything they want you to do. And your children may not ever recover from what they did. That was a one of the reasons back when I was involved with children's rights. We used to, you know, people would show up and I want to be involved and I want to get down and fight the power and stuff. And they got this little baby in a carriage or something like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. Whatever runs this plantation we live on, it eats children. I mean, not just literally, but physically in every other way. It will control you through that. That's what they're good at. So if anyone's got an update on what's going on with Melody, I'd appreciate hearing. I certainly check it out, and hopefully we get some people there on the ground to go in there and check on the system. Your behavior didn't change at all. Okay, that means that you were on the right path. You're growing food, off-gridding already, off-gridding from social media, off-gridding from the water system, the electric system, the financial system. You have to off-grid in every way. You know, even if you're in a city, pick and choose, but we can't defy the power if we need their power. Right. No flying, no food, well unplugged from the world. And that's what we have to do, Christine. I made a post this morning that goes along those realms. When the cost of living on their grid is too high, all costs, not financial costs. Financial cost is one of them. When the moral cost, when the health cost, when your ethical cost, when your freedom cost, when all the costs of living on our infrastructure, when they tell you that, hey, listen, in order to live on our infrastructure, you have to A, B, C, and D, and it conflicts with you, who you are spiritually or consciousnessly, it's time to off grid. You got to off grid. And by their grid, it's still our grid. But they have all the power because we gave them all the power. We consented to them and gave them the power to say, if you want to restrict our travel because we don't drink your Ovaltine, then you can restrict our travel. So until we take the power back for those infrastructures, and a lot of the infrastructure needs to go away anyway. I mean, it's old and outdated, 100 years old. We need to get it up on modern technology that DARPA hides from us and the rest of these criminals with the Invention Secrecy Act of 1951. We have to go off of it. Because that's the deal. If the grocery store says you got to have on a face diaper to go in there and buy some tomatoes, then I guess you got to grow your own tomatoes. And that's a good thing. That's how pendulums work. We got to go with that. I'm non-theist, but forces from the devil. You're a non-theist, but forces from the devil. I don't know what I am, okay? There's something out there and there's something down there. And I'm not sure what's out there, and I'm not sure what's down there, and I'm not sure if it's actually up there. It's in that direction, but that direction too is solar systems and galaxies on the other side of the planet down there too. It's not necessarily hell. I'm just there is good and evil. There's a yin and a yang, and there seem to be masters of the universes and archons of the universes, and I just kind of stopped there. There's something very dark that's controlling people, and the agendas seems to be. Good morning, Heather. How you doing this morning? There go Buddha Cat. Good morning. Good morning. Roll in that snow. No problem. Yeah, it is a lot of snow out there. I did not get out this morning. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to get out and shovel some snow. which is good though. That's another save grandmama routine. Get out there and shovel you some snow till you get to breathing. You know, don't do it too much. Then come inside, get your rest, get out there and get it again, and come on in and get your rest. But everybody's got it. You want to do at least 10, 15 minutes of cardio every day. Cardiovascular disease is the #1 comorbidity of what's killing people. Everybody, every single, whatever it is. Even if you get one of those step machines, a little inside bike, jump rope, you know, some people do hours a day, and that's fine too. But no matter who you are, you got to do some sort of cardio, get that blood pumping. Because if you got that clotting going on and you eating sugar, common cold going to kill you. It's going to get you eventually. Man, I get you this year, next year, the year after that, it's going to get you eventually. We got to go back to being healthy. We got to off-grid our health. Ooh, yes. We got to off-grid our health in that way. We can no longer give our health over to billionaires and their industries and Rockefeller. We got to take it back. We got to off-grid everything. And you'll never do it if you're sitting on your butt all day. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday, Lord, isn't it? Goodness gracious. I keep forgetting what day it is. So today is a Dell day. Make sure y'all tune in to Dell so we can get the latest update. Every time I watch Dell, Lord, it's the funniest thing. It's just like, oh my God, this is profound. This is the end. Everybody should know by now, and nobody knows by now because nobody watches them, which is why they took them off of the internet, or they took them off of all major social media platforms, which actually makes me think about something from yesterday. And I guess people were debating it. I don't think it's any debate. When the kings and the lords have to censor you, that means they're scared. It's a good thing. If they are censoring people in mass and they're throwing them off and deleting pages and channels and videos, great things are going on. Because these people, kings and lords, are violence-based groups, right? They're violence-based people. They have militaries and pentagons and police states and guns and weapons and bombs. And if they don't think any of that will do any good, or they're scared to use those things for certain reasons, all they can do is try to silence you. It means that you are saying something very powerful. Whatever people are saying on these social media platforms is working, and they're getting kicked off to their own website. So you got to go follow them on their own websites. But so yeah, so no, we live in great times, you guys. We live in profound times. The kings and lords are shaking in their boots because now your mouth scares them. And if I was Brother John, who I was talking. Oh, Lord, is that Lord? Yeah, Lord, Brother John. Yeah, y'all used to get into it back in the day. Yeah, it was Brother John, you know, and Brother John, oh man, he made just amazing leaps and bounds in the direction, I think, of consciousness. Beautiful, beautiful man. And we were talking about it, like, yeah, they're scared of your brain, John. They're terrified that Lori Root Riley might post something that goes in your brain, and it empowers you even more, because knowledge is power, and they know where the real power lies. They're scared to death of people. We want an eject button. Yeah. Oh, who's that? Downtown Red. Got to eject. It's time to go. Eject any way you can. You know, like, you know, everyone talks about how they're all gridding and what they're all gridding, which is great. Find that eject button and go ahead and push it. You know what's going on. You know what time it is. What state was that? Who already now starting to tell people, yep, you ain't traveling in this state. Or what? It was a state or a country. Said that you got to have a dog shot record before you can either travel in their state. And we know that's coming. They've told us. We don't really have many excuses. Let me see if I can pull it up. We don't have any excuses. They've told us. They put it right in front of us. Either we're going to act like we know or we're not. Got to hit the eject button. If you know, because like the cassette things, put those cassettes in. If you don't like the music, what do? Eject. Where was it? What state was this? Oh Lord, yeah, that Klaus, that post. I posted this morning. It will be required. Oval team passports could be required as soon as this summer. Did y'all see that? Hang on, I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. One here, here you go. There's nothing to hear, but I'll show you what I'm looking at. But they told us this. Remember when this was a conspiracy? You know, we could say that every damn day. We could say, remember when this was a conspiracy? It's like, no, not a conspiracy no more. Is this the right one? If I got the right one. There you go. Look at that right there. That's what it looked like. It's blue. And it said, World Ovaltine Access. If you ain't got your Ovaltine, you ain't trying. Hey, I think, you know, this might actually be a video to listen to. Hold on, what is this? I didn't even click on it because I don't really care. They already said they were going to do this. There you go. Oh, y'all can't see it. How come it doesn't? Why doesn't it update when I do that? I click on the page and I expect it to. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. Let me try just to do the whole window. Every time I click on it, it flips, and I got to go back and click again. There we go. Do 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 do. I love it when this stuff was all conspiracy. Remember about a year ago, people were like, conspiracy theory, they wouldn't do that to me. The kings and the lords who raped and killed and murdered for 3,000 years wouldn't dare tell me I couldn't get in a carriage and go anywhere unless I had my dog shot records. Now you got to have them. There you go right there. Ovaltine passports could be required as soon as this summer. Early versions are in development around the world in both the public and private sectors. Woo, they just working on it behind. Oh, we got a video. Ooh, we're gonna play. Is that a video? I don't know. What? Oh, this is Channel 9. This might be a video. Oh, you guys can't hear it though. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, you know what? I have to delete it and bring you back in. Y'all want to hear this? Hold on. Yeah, we got to hear this. We got to hear it only because people said that this was coming. And people say, no, it ain't coming. Yeah, it's coming. No, it ain't coming. Oh, it's coming, baby. It's coming. No, it ain't coming. It's coming. And then it just blows up in your face and your eyes because you didn't know it was coming. It's not a conspiracy theory. Hold on. I don't know why that's so funny. It is funny. It's kind of funny. Hold on. There we go. Of course, they're going to show a travel ad before they're telling you you don't get to travel unless you your dog tags up to date. I'm thinking about it. It's not going yet. I hear that. That's the news. They should let me play it. Who knows? Still thinking about it, huh? Oh, maybe we won't play it. Where's my thing? Oh. All right, it's not gonna work. So there you go.
Will be required. The real question is what technology will be available to create a universally acceptable, a universally readable, and a document that can't be forged.
CBS News travel editor Peter Greenberg says early versions are in development all around the world.
The private sector is all racing to come up with one. Some governments are doing it. Denmark is creating a digital passport for its citizens that will contain all your current medical information that can be updatable on that digital card.
While digital versions are the ultimate goal, Greenberg says early models will likely be physical, like these created by award-winning scientist and inventor Isaac Daniel.
This is the e-vaccine, which is electronic vaccine passport.
You know that little white card that you get after your vaccination? Well, the same information goes into here. When you got your first dose, which one you got, and the date. You can have that information right here in this book, or you can access it electronically.
When you go to the airport and they just like your passport, and they just swipe it, all your information already there.
Greenberg says vaccine verification for travel could be mandatory on cruise lines and some airlines as soon as July.
They're going to be asking for it at your point of departure and at your point of entry. So at the airline ticket counter, at a passport control, and at the same time when you're entering a country at Customs and Border Protection.
There you go. Mama, you heard what she said. She said, it's going to be I can't listen to people with them damn things on. I didn't even hear what she said. I didn't even listen, y'all. I can't. If you got one of them damn things on, I'm not listening to you. That's a rule of mine. I don't know. I feel like I'm talking to a child. That's why. You know, it's just like, hey, you're not gonna tell me nothing important, but you're gonna tell me about some He-Man or Transformers. As soon as it's fall, and that's all you need to know. Is it's coming. Well, not fall. She said by summer. I caught that part. So all you need to know. It's not conspiracy. You're a conspiracy theorist. Nope. They told you they was gonna do this a long damn time ago. Anyway, No, those emojis. I can't find the wave. Lots of laughter. I thought the washing hands was just a hand. Oh, it in my eyesight. Okay, well, you know, wash your hands. Don't wash your hands. Just wash your booty. You got to wash that. That's, you don't go in public. If you don't wash your hands in public, I'm fine with you. Please take a shower. That's the only thing. That's the only place water conservation and I we come to an aggressive halt. Lots of water and soap. I'm sorry. We're not going back to the. I'd love for King George to come back because I think he gave more freedom than the current kings. However, the washing, the hygiene from them, that's not nature. That's not nature at all. No, that's torture. I'm not doing no. I will social distance. People stop washing. We ain't got no water. You know, you dig your well, get your water, wash yourself, because we ain't protesting, we ain't activizing, we ain't shaking hands, we ain't doing nothing. You don't wash your hands, I shake your hand. You don't wash everything else, we got a problem. I love it. The dark ages never went away, and the kings and lords still doing every damn thing that they've been doing in the dark ages, but we can't be them. We got to be different. All right, K, be they are, go straight under, you see it. Well, be they are, go straight. All right, now y'all are having a discussion, and sometimes when I read the comments, they don't make no sense to me. Yes, Christine. All right, now y'all, let me move down. But y'all in the discussion, we already down. We done did the whole math and the Ovaltine conversation. Unless you get your Ovaltine, you ain't getting on that train. If you have not watched the Black Mirror, please, people, expeditiously make your way over to Hulu, Netflix, or whatever your colonizer platform is. Disney, find the Black Mirror so you know what the new normal is. Glad my kids, DS, are all adults now. All right, well, you know, well, Heather, now you can speak up. And I'm the same way. My kids are grown. I can say any damn thing I want to because they can threaten me if they want to. I really don't care what they do to me. I'm ready to go. I'm already ready to go, Heather. I really don't care. I lived a great life. The rest of my life, I'm going to spend doing as much as I can for other people in the next generation. And if they need to kill me in doing that, then come on and get it. Come on and get it. That's how we have to be. But yeah, if you got young kids, y'all, you need to be very careful what you say on these platforms and what you do. You cannot fight the power when you got to be powerful for these little guys, because they'll take your power and they will give those little guys away into slavery. I'm glad my kids are adults now. Yeah. And so I think, was somebody going to tell me what happened with Melody? Somebody know? Actually, does somebody want to come on? We could do a panel today. I'm all up for a panel today. We can do a panel. Once children are on the system, it's forever. That's how that works, Buddha Cat. They no matter where they go after that, they will try to chase them through the system. So we need to make sure somebody go in that's local, make sure that they look out for those babies. And if it was family that she has there locally, make sure the family go gets those babies. Yep, the limp noodle one. Yep, Lori, the little weenie. I'd love to have a little weenie thing roll by. It'll be fun. So when people disagree, instead of like doing the angry face, they could just do a little weenie cart or something. Get off your butt, cardio. Yes, got to get outside. You got to move. Sedentary lifestyles, you're going to die to cuckoo or something else. Society has survived gas stations, bathrooms for 100 years. Yet the common cold will exactly. Oh, yes, Lori. Good example. I mean, think about the things we survived, Lori. It's like why we shake with the left, we shake with the right hand because the left hand had another purpose. Did y'all know that? You know the purpose of your left hand? I heard this in school for the first time. I think I almost vomited in class. You shake with the right hand because the left hand was for washing your butt. That's we survived that before there was TP. Before you had toilet paper, your left hand was for washing your butt. And the kings and lords back then, they had no time to wash their butt. They get us to wash their butt. So you shake with your right because you're supposed to wipe your backside with your left. We survived that, and we can't survive the cuckoo. Come on, man. Come on. Stop eating sugar, people. That's all you got to do. Stop eating sugar. Get outside. Move that butt around, and don't live a sedentary lifestyle. But this is like the sickness of corporate America. Is it teaches people to be sedentary and sit down all the time. You got to get up. You got to move around. A body at rest will what's the law? Is that Newtonian physics or something? I'm gonna make something up. A body in motion tends to stay in motion. A body at rest will die the cuckoo. That's just how that goes. Nurses tell you that. They already know. They know the people ain't gonna get up the next day because it's people who don't who for the last week or so they just give up. When you stop getting up, you're gonna die. Your body is made to be in motion. Look up V Real, the new part docu-series featuring Dell Mick, Buta, all the rest of all the you just put all the names, Max, that I can't say on here. They'll govern the video. That looks good. Listen to Max. That Max is a wise man. Unless she's a woman, then Max is a wise woman. But Max Wiseman is on top of it. Those 3 or 4 names will tell you the things that you need to know about the cuckoo. Oh, and especially 1970. I'm not going to let 1974 go. 1974 is groundbreaking what they discovered. All right. People need to get stronger indeed. Yeah, we need to off-grid our strength. If your strength comes from the infrastructure of the system, got to get out of it. Got to get away from it. I trust Miskovich, but Butar's political. You know what? I like Butar. Who is that? Lori? Yeah, Butar. He'll say stuff, but everybody to a degree and everything we do is political in a way or fashion. The only one who's a little too political for me, Lori, is Shiva. Shiva says so many things that are true, but I mean, he ran for office. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, I kind of feel like the people I want to get behind, you shouldn't want to be in the mafia. Right? If I got issues with the mafia and you want to be in the mafia, then I'm like, yeah. Oh, Melody will be. Oh, well, everybody will be fine. I'm sure she'll be fine. Did you look into the details, Lori? She has her issues. Everybody's got their issues. Everybody has it. Everybody's going to be fine and everybody's going to die. That's why my hashtag, we all going to die. Live your life, live free. But I still want some, we got to make sure that we look out for each other. If somebody disappears, we need to just go check on them and make sure they're good to go. Because this system on occasion will devour people and children. All right. Their dad is around. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. We need to make sure that his dad involved. Is dad going to go get them and make sure that they're not sitting in some foster care home? He has custody. Okay. All right. From my understanding, she said, okay, good to hear that. Very good to hear that. Okay. All right. So the kids hopefully are back with Pop. You don't have to sell sex to tell the truth. No, you don't, Lori. No, you don't. But selling sex helps sell everything. You want to sell some cars, some juice, milk, crackers. It does. It helps. I'm sorry, you don't have to, but yeah, it does. Oh, it helps. And it's not sex. It's just sexy, right? Like, you put a guy with 6-packs, abadabbas, and a drawstring or whatever y'all think, he'll sell the hell out of a car. And same thing with a woman. You put some of them clippity-cloppity heels and something tight around. I dropped my handkerchief. Now tell me more about this car. Oh, you're gonna sell more of that car. Because it's just how we are. We're indoctrinated. Well, no, that's not indoctrination. That's nature. That's just how we work, and there's a whole psychological subconscious thing. Advertising works that way. But you know what, for me, Lori, I think the more gray that shoots out of my face at the age of 29, the more people try to use things to sell me things, the more skeptical I am. When I was young, I used to fall for it quick. Now, the older I get, like, wait a minute, hold on, whoa. I'm hesitant. When people got to put those things out in front of you, it's like, well, what are you not telling me? Why, if the product does what the product's supposed to do, why you got to put boobies on it? Why you got to put a guy with some tight buns or whatever you got to put? I'm a skeptic. It's just like truth stands on its own. It's like Ovaltine. If Ovaltine is safe and effective, then why do you delete, people posting other things about Ovaltine? If Ovaltine is safe and effective, then you should let all the Ovaltine data out. You don't need to buy laws to force Ovaltine on people. We're going to fight for the Ovaltine, And so anytime they use sex and commercials with happy people running on the beaches and they're smiling, and then they at the end of the commercial, anal bleeding and cancer and testicles growing out your ears and and some may cause some other side effects. Those ain't side effects. Lori, if I got blood shooting out my anus for a year because I took headache medicine, that's not a side effect. I feel like that's a main effect. That is something main that I'm gonna be focused on a daily basis. But I agree with you. When I see that they're using other things to sell something, Like, I don't understand. No, I mean, yeah, boobies got something to do with milk in commercials, but not almond milk. Almond milk doesn't come out of no cow teats. Almond milk comes out of almonds. You know, I want to see some almonds in the commercial. I don't need to see somebody sexy in the commercial. I agree with you. So we need to start a black market. Yes, we do. But a black market, oh, goodness gracious. Don't get me started on that word black market, Christine. But we need to start our own markets. We need to be trading with one another. We need to be trading mostly information. Absolutely. Everybody got to go get themselves a CB radio and put a tower up. Anybody who's thinking about, yeah, I'm either off grid temporarily till everything calms down because I'm not going to no damn grocery store with a face diaper and a shot record to get some damn cucumbers and cookies, or I need to travel and I'm not going to be able to travel for my job. I'm not taking this crap. I'm not getting involved in your experiments. So temporarily I'm going to live off grid or permanently off grid. Everybody, we're going to have means of contacting. The social media people, just let them go on and go do their thing. They're going to keep doing their thing. Let them have fun with Bill Gates and Fauci and all the rest of them. And we got to pull out, but we have to have means of contacting with each other. So it's not just products, Christine, but it's information as well. And so we got to be able to trade that information back and forth. Wishing I could like comments, but very glad to be here. Hey, Sandra Weiss. Yeah, I'm trying to work on that. I'm going to try to make this more interactive. But time is a momo. It's a mofo. Got a lot of things I got to do. People are full of crap. Yes, they are, Tony, and they should do it twice a day. Twice a day, everybody, you should let it out because Tony ain't lying to you. People are full of bullshizzle. And if you let the bullshizzle stay inside you, it'll percolate and peculate and do all these things, cause problems in your gut. You got to poop it out twice a day. And when people are putting poop in your brains through your ears because you watch that damn television too much, you got to poop even more. You might have to poop it out 3 times a day, 4 times a day. And usually you'll get it from people telling you the truth. Because that's the funny thing, Tony, right? Like people act like, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. You know, you're saying things and you're making profit on telling me the truth. That you literally like Sister Melody in jail right now, right? Brother Hogo was in jail not too long ago. We got people that go back and forth to jail to tell you the truth, like, oh, they making money. Bill Gates made $20 billion during the locks. That's called a motivation. People for telling you that you need to question him, they go to jail. They get their pages deleted. They can't even meet with their friends. You know, so people are full of crap because they get that crap from the television. And most of that crap is knowledge. And it ain't knowledge. It's poo-poo, not it's pollage, it's poo-olage. And they want to put that poo-olage all on you, like, oh, come on here, I'm gonna tell you which Ovaltine I'm gonna get. And they want to spread it on you like it's butter. Like, no, that's not butter, that's doo-doo. I was talking to somebody yesterday because some people are just, you know, they're convinced that they need to go ahead and drink their Ovaltine. Like, all right, well, if you're going to drink your Ovaltine, I was telling somebody yesterday and the day before, if you really believe in Ovaltine, you really believe that this is natural and you need this in the ecosystem, you need this in your body to live, but nobody ain't never needed for 1 billion years, but you need it now. Because you watch too much TV, you know, you can't go to that level with some people. So I'd say, all right, well, just keep in mind that not all Ovaltines are made equal. Very true. You got to speak to people on their level. Not all Ovaltines are made by the same companies. Every company has a different Ovaltine testing methodology. Some are using the old 3 mechanisms of making Ovaltine, and some people are making a new one, which is not a Ovaltine. It is an experiment, and they're creating 2 new species of human races, and you may not be one of them. You might want to sit back and see if people turn into zombies, Morlocks, or something else. Oh, you hear me, Christine? All right, we hear me. Well, I think it was the video I was going back then. Let me catch down on comments. Then, well, I do want to play 2 things for you. Probably more interested in attention than truth. Yeah, well, that's what they do want. Downtown Red. People, they're all into clicks and likes and views and all of that stuff. Stickers. Everybody wants them stickers. Same reason they work for colonizers in corporate America and these corporate environments. They all want the stickers. You know, they need that flair. Makes them feel good about themselves. You know, we're at a point where Downtown Red is not about no clicks and likes. You need to make sure you got a few solid people that you can count on. I got 21 people who are 20 people over there and 1 person over there on another website. You know, that's all I care about is talking to good people, honest people that I can depend on. You don't need 200 people, 2,000 people. So if most people are gaslit by the television, you need to make sure now's the time to travel small and light. It's like the Fellowship of the Rings. Y'all remember Lord of the Rings? You know, get a few people with you to understand. Somebody who can use an axe, a little dwarf or something, an elf or somebody who uses a bow. You know, people who are just good and they know how to fight. Warriors, you know, people that at their core, they know the truth. They want to know the truth. They change their behavior with new information, not no trolls and clones. Get yourself a Fellowship of the Rings. Get yourself 20 people who can run with you, who want to go towards human sovereignty, freedom, and off-gridding and run. Don't get last thing you want is tares in the wheat. No, Tony will tell you about tares in the wheat. You know, tares and the wheat supposed to grow together, but not when the world is falling apart. You go get yourself some wheat and y'all make a wheat field. This is where I'm gonna disagree with the ancient text, Tony. Hell no, tares and wheat ain't supposed to grow together. Not when Bill Gates is controlling. Not when he's buying up all the farmland and raising the price of beef. Hell no. Shoot. Yeah, no, I saw a video. I'm gonna show y'all a video. Hold on. I saw somebody send me a video. And they're like surprised, like, oh my God, they're stealing Amazon packages off of front porches. Like you, this is news to you. You surprised. We ain't even scratched the surface of the depression that we're in. And you're surprised that people are guarding their Amazon packages with assault rifles and other people trying to steal. Let me show this to you. Oh my God, I saw this. I was like, oh, Lord have mercy. Yep, it's the beginning and people acting all surprised. Oh, I'm not sure if I can play the sound portion because the sound portion is it's going, yeah, it has that N word. You say the N word, like, oh, that was a hate word, hate speech. No, it's not no hate speech. That was good morning, welcome to the bus, Gerard speech. I used to get on the bus in the morning. I'm not gonna turn on the volume, so you're not gonna hear what they say. I was all kind of N-words. I got on the bus like, hey, Gerard, yeah, and when I go, hey, oh, no, give me a pound, no, you're tripping, what's going on? You bugging, must be bugging, you know, and you get on the bus. It wasn't no hate speech, but now that's hate speech, so I can't show you that. Let me see if I can, oh my goodness, hold on. I got the page open. I think it's this one. Well, maybe I'll try the audio. Maybe you say it loud. Is this the right one? Yep, that's it right there. See, there's a brother, he pulled up in the car. Let me go back to the beginning right here. Here you go. Pulled up in the white car. And so here's a hint. So the white car, they don't live there. It's two people in the car or more than two people. And they saw that, can y'all see the Amazon? You can see my cursor. See the Amazon package right here? Look like there's an Amazon package because somebody not supposed to be ordering from no damn Amazon, knowing the man, he trying to rule the world too. And his brother just act like he just coming up the driveway, going to grandmama's house. See the package, gonna pick the package up, but grandpa is not having that. Oh, you young tripping that. And he came out the thing. You nick that, look at my grandpa. Well, you better bring my thing back. I stick this in you. You know, and so the funny thing is, people are acting like this is no like, oh, we surprised that people guarding the Amazon package with a soul right. No, look, he running. And did you notice that the car left? Hang on, let me go back. Remember I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all about 2 seconds ago to make sure, well, I didn't tell you, somebody else, that you have people that you can trust, people with you. See that white car right there? I bet you when grandpa came out, hang on, let's back it up. No, already right there. As soon as grandpa came out, at what point in time did his homie decide that I need to go ahead and leave you at the house with the crazy man that's guarding Amazon packs with assault rifle? Look, came out the door. Look, oh, look, that's an assault rifle. All right, Tyrone, we gonna see you. Grandmama just called me. I might have to go. See, Tyrone, look, he didn't pull off that shit. Boy, I tell you what, if you get a getaway driver, you better make sure they know when to get away. They're gonna get away without you. Anyway. All right, Melody, Jesse, and Lori are running scams. Oh, whoa, what happened? Melody, Jesse, and Lori are running scams. What kind of scams? Who's running? What's going on with that? Yes, red attention and donation seeking. Yes, red attention and donation seeking. What are we talking about? F them mother. Oh my goodness gracious. What happened? Y'all talking about the Melody? And Red, who is Red? Like Red Fox? What are you talking about? I'm trying to have fun. Which RT has a story in Germany. Drivers can't wear hats and sunglasses with blanks face diapers because it interferes with their traffic control cameras. Oh, that's interesting. See, and this is like competing. Everybody wants to rule the world downtown, Red. Am I right? You know, because that's competing billionaires, competing controllers, right? They don't have these little automated cats that probably need to eat Bernie because he funded all the war weapons or whatever. But you got one side, they want to be able to see your faces so they can track who you are, where you're going, what you're buying, who you with, when you come back, when you with, because we're on a slave plantation. That's not a relationship between a government and citizens. It's a relationship between a slave master and a slave. And then the other slave master who wants you in face diapers because they got drugs and things they need to sell you. That's interesting. It's always a good thing downtown, Red, when the billionaires are battling amongst themselves. Everybody wants to rule the world. And as long as the people who got the most power are battling each other, something good might come out of that. Damn, I was thinking scams. What scams, Sandra? Y'all talking scams. Same old truth to telethon thing. No, we aren't selling anything. Oh, yeah, y'all don't like them. I'm fine with them. I don't think they're scamming. I gave y'all my perspective on that. You have to make your fight sustainable. If you got little kids, you can't be talking about no child protection. That's not a sustainable fight. They own this land. That's the #1 business is child trafficking. You got to make it sustainable. If you got a voice on the internet, then you need to sell something. Just don't sell your booty. Sell something. Don't sell sex. Sell something. Your t-shirts, some mugs, make something, some organite, paint some rocks. You got to sell something, people. Yeah, otherwise your fight ain't gonna be sustained. This fight gonna last 2 minutes. You have to make it until you get rid of money. People need money to defy a system that's run by money, and everybody that's got a voice in that system has money. So yeah, no, I don't have any problem with the Truth to Telethon. I agree. I was on the Truth to Telethon once or twice. No, I think they did a good job. Do I agree with all the speakers? Nope. I don't agree with everybody here on everything. If there wasn't an arrest, why was there nothing online about it anywhere? Oh, Nick. Oh, y'all talking about Melody? She didn't really get arrested? Yes, Nick is checked. Oh, okay. I got played. That always comes to mind, Lori. Really? All right. Well, hopefully somebody on the ground will put it together. I don't know what's going on. I usually don't chime in, people, until I actually know what's going on. Until I know it. So I'm gonna stop right here and just say people who live in AZ need to go check on Sissy, and I'll leave it at that. Kelly Louise, I haven't looked into it. Is that what are we talking about the same thing? I was duped by them. By who? 1 p.m. CST, Del Big Tree is on. No one can communicate with people via the phone multiple times while in police custody. Oh, as someone who has been arrested several times for standing against the system. Okay, so somebody talked to her or something like that? Panel of what? Sheetrock? No, panel of people coming on. We can have a discussion. I can bring somebody on. We could talk. Parlay, if anybody wants to. John, I understand each other. Oh, John, I understand. Yes, you do. Yes. Well, I don't know. But Lori, I'm not going to go that far. That's you. You always take it too far. Men are from Mars. Women are from Venus. It is my personal opinion, Lori, that on a man on this planet understand not one woman on this planet, and not woman on this planet understand one man on this planet. I think that we tolerate each other and we know not where to stand when we didn't clean the kitchen and the knife is too close. Understanding that's too far. I don't know. And we're made different. We're not supposed to. I only think one man on this planet understands another man on this planet. We are all spiritual creatures having some sort of human experience in these monkey bodies. We're not supposed to understand each other. We're all supposed to be unique. Like Paul got upset with me the other day because what did I say? Oh, he said I talked to him like he's 5 years old. I said, yeah, I talk to everybody like they're 5 years old because I don't actually think most of these people are here. I think most of these people are clones. I think I'm on the Gerard show. I think this is all fake. I don't think the sun is real. Flat earthers might be right. The earth might be shaped like a donut on the back of some turtles. I don't believe people are this stupid. So yeah, I talk to everybody like that. I'm having my Gerard experience, and I bring everybody with me. I mean, I don't mean to talk condescending to people, but I'm just like, you don't see things from my perspective, then yeah, something is wrong, but I'll listen to other perspectives. But I don't think we're supposed to understand each other. I think we're supposed to just share information, Lori. And if that information blesses you and resonates with you, when you run with that, You know, don't live anybody else's experience. With no running water for 4 days, my immune system is stellar. I don't think that's how that works, Sandra. You supposed to have at least a gallon of water a day. Oh, you mean that water? You mean you drinking good water, not the colonized tap water with what is that? The chlorine and the fluorine that calcifies that and kills your gut bacteria. Yeah, you're probably right. If you're in one of those districts that use that chlorine or that, or even worse, the chloramine, get away from that. Your body will work out very well. Panel of sheetrock. No, I mean panel in terms of people. I seen Black Mirror. It's a bunch of different shows in one series. Yes, it's a bunch of different shows about the future, Tony. A genius put that together. When what they did is they took, if I could do a summary for the show, if we stay on the course that we stay on, giving big tech and technology corporations all the power, all the rights, all the control, all the laws, political parties fighting each other over nothing and giving them all the power, Black Mirror is the future. And that's why I love it. It gives people a visionary's view into the future. If nothing changes, that's where we're going to be. Body at rest tends to stay at rest. Yep, and die of cuckoo virus and sedentary lifestyles. There are many false prophets. Beware, discern, listen to your gut. Absolutely. I think it's mostly false prophets nowadays. Everybody's a prophet because everybody wants to rule the world. So everybody wants you to follow their thing. That's why one of my giddy ups is don't trust me, don't follow me. Let's have a conversation and you go do you with what resonates with you. What is that? The Department of the Ovaltine Department of the Seed, Ovaltine C, is being sued by many. Not able to give one sample. Oh yeah, the cuckoo 19, all just flew. Cuckoo made up a fantasy. Well, Jennifer Carroll, like I explained to somebody yesterday, I said, have they isolated cuckoo 19? If they did not isolate cuckoo 19, then, and they isolated cuckoo 18, I think they did, isolated cuckoo 17, isolate cuckoo 16. Somebody should look that up. Somebody should look at the history of cuckoo. If they isolated all of those and they have not isolated this one, then there's something that they're not telling you. Until you know what Waldo looks like, you can't test for Waldo, and you damn sure ain't gonna prevent Waldo because you have no idea what Waldo looks like. So one of the biggest stays in what the hell is really going on, one of the biggest timestamps, is when those doctors and scientists sent that letter to that Ovaltine organization, which is a for-profit international Ovaltine organization, and said, have you isolated it? And they took a week to respond, and they finally said, no, we have not isolated. But some people that we don't know in China, a land we ain't never been to, gave us 2 samples, and they said it was a part of the cuckoo, so we agreed that this is a part of the cuckoo. To me, Jennifer Carroll, that's called cuckoo. And anybody who's still believing at this point, I don't know what to tell you. You bought the bridge, the water under it, some land, the trees around it, and you got there and there wasn't nothing there. You got played. Yes, Jennifer, Dell is on an RFK Jr. 2, front runners on the suits. Okay. If you know what, listen what Lori's saying. If you are planning on getting safe and save grandmama from the cuckoo, you got to listen to all sides of science. Science is not one-sided. Go listen to what Dell got to say later today, or go listen to him now. You can go out to highwire.com right now. Wait till the video's done. I'm gonna wrap this up within the next 20 minutes because I'm trying to be quicker with my videos. I have real things in real life that I got to do. I love y'all to death. I love coming on here, making jokes, having some fun. It's a great way to start my day out. But I can't do 3 hours a day. I have real things I got to do. I have solar panel. I have calculations, some mathematics, some software to write. I have some real things I got to do. Real people need help. Real people are in the cities. Real people are losing their jobs. Real people are stealing Amazon boxes off of porches. And the other people are using assault rifles to chase them off the yard. So we are in a Great Depression. So I have a lot of things I feel I have to do. But go out to RFK Jr.'s site. I forgot the name of his site, or Dell Bigtrees, highwire.com. And what I would point everybody to, Lori, the first thing is just go and look up who was the doctor that was talking about 1974, what they discovered in 1974. It's a 20-minute video. Was it 2 weeks ago? All you got to 2 or 3 weeks ago. All you got to do is watch that, and it'll make you question everything that just happened. Issues need tissues. Yes, they do, because people like to cry about every damn thing. Left hand, yes, left hand, but yes, exactly. That's what they did, Tony. Don't ever shake nobody with the left. It's a sign of disrespect. They used to kill you if you used to try to shake somebody with the left hand. Beware, people. We are being dishonest, discerned. A lot of people are being dishonest. But you know what, Nick? You know where I put that? If we're all talking about the same thing. I put that in the same package. I put the brother that was or the sister that was stealing that Amazon package off of that front porch of that old dude that looked like me that got an assault rifle. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I think a lot of people are desperate, and a lot of people will do anything that they can to earn. I don't turn against, let me put that back on. I don't do, like, I understand this situation. Where are they at? Hold on. Put the brother back up here. And I appreciate the fact that he did not shoot, nor did he aim, right? He came out front and said, listen here, young buck. I'm sorry. I've been voting and consenting. I've been putting colonizers and killers in charge of everything in your society, and you don't have enough so that you would actually make a job out of stealing people's Amazon packages. I'm sorry, but I ain't gonna let you steal my Amazon package. And here's my Ben Gay, all right? And it's the only thing I can do to fight the pain. Desperate times, people do desperate things. I'm not gonna let somebody play me, but I'm also gonna understand my complicity in the system. Like, I joke with that, and being honest, like real talk, these young people have no opportunity, and they're doing what we would have done if we were probably them. I was born in the privileged position of actually, I think that's a woman. I was born in the privileged position of having the AR, is that an AR-15? No, that looked like an old one. That looked like a damn M16. How old is this man? And look, he got Rollo in there with him. They in there drinking. Look, they ain't talking trash now. But it's I understand it. I understand. And it's interesting how that all fits together. Everybody wants to rule the world. The world is run on money. And there's some people who don't have enough, and they can't live the lives that they need to. So they feel they got to do desperate things at desperate times. Do y'all feel me? Y'all hear what I'm saying? Fight the power. Don't worry about the players. Don't get played by the players, but fight the power. Because if we were born in different shoes, we'd be doing what they're doing right there. And that's my number one complaint with the privileged Black people. That's what Chris Hedges was talking about. He was talking around the issue yesterday. He didn't go like right in and target it, but I don't do around the issue on certain things. I tell you how it is right there. The Black elite are completely out of touch with poor Black people. The Black middle class is completely out of touch with poor Black people, which is why they're doing their privileged things, getting behind Jive and Bowden. Don't mean that Donald Trump is no answer, but you damn sure don't go to no supremacist to fight what you call a supremacist. It's crazy. And people say, oh, that's political. No, it's not political. I tell you the truth on both sides. I mean, Donald Aloysius Trump, I was about to post that this morning. He was the one who said that we're no longer going to report how many people die from drone strikes. We're no longer going to report where we're striking. Right? So one thing when I just got this tally thing, and I don't have a leader. I'm over the age of 6. I don't actually need a leader. I don't have a president. My government was put away in 1871, and that's not even a government I wanted. But one thing I tallied was, hey, well, he didn't start any wars, and this is true. And that's a little different. But we have no idea how many drone strikes there were. We have no idea how many people died, innocent people, babies, from it. To me, they're all war criminals, but real talk, if you're disconnected from a group of people, they'll turn you against that group of people. And that's what Chris Hedges was saying yesterday, is that, you have a lot of very privileged people who are pretending that they're not, and they're speaking for people who have no privilege. If anybody wants to help anybody on the left or the right, the answer is getting them off grid, getting land, food, and the ability to empower themselves to take care of their damn self. Don't nobody take care of anybody else better than anybody else than themselves. So yeah, beware of dishonest people, but also understand the system rewards dishonesty. Crime pays because the criminals run the system. Half truth is a lie. Half truth is definitely a lie. Absolutely agree. She was talking about you. Oh, me? Oh, what I do? I did something. You don't have to turn out the red light. Oh, y'all talking about me? What I do? Somebody tell me what I did. I always do stuff, so that doesn't surprise me. Are you singing Downtown Red? You don't have to turn out the red light. I know that song a little bit. She talking about you. What I do? What I do now? I'm always doing something. Don't deceive others for profit. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I kind of agree, Nick Stinson. I don't completely agree. I think that you got to survive in the system and try to survive without hurting people. You know, I'll agree with, I'll agree with people who have to steal to buy biscuits every single day more than I'll agree with the people who are keeping the system in place, the architects and the slaves that keep the system in place, and government, and the clones that follow them. But somebody who's fighting the system and they're fighting it in unethical ways, yeah, I mean, we're in foxholes, and y'all, maybe you're shooting the wrong way or you're shooting a different way, but we're all still in that same foxhole. Well, I get that. But deception is how the system works. And the other thing, Nick, I'm gonna say, I try to lean towards. I've not walked one. If we're talking about the same thing, y'all could be talking about me, because now Downtown Red got me confused. I have no idea. I don't know if I did it, somebody else did it. I've not walked a step in Lori Root Riley's shoes. I have no idea of Lori Root Riley's plan, not outside of things that she has told me. I will get her back, whether she's crooked, twisted, criminal, whatever, because there ain't no amount of criminality Lori Root Riley can do that will equate the criminality to the system. I know she wants to change the system, so I'm on her. I always got her back, and I always will. I'll have your back too, Nick Stinson. If you get on hard times and you got to do some things that's scrupulous, and I've been voting for the most scrupulous corporation pretending to be a government that's ever existed on this planet, that's killed more children than malaria. Yeah. I'm glad that I'm glad that in my life, I don't have to deceive people to buy biscuits. But if I were born in shoes of people who had to deceive people to buy biscuits, I would be deceiving people to buy biscuits. Where I'm at, because I'm still not even sure that we're talking about the same thing. The same thing is, I would probably tell people, hey, listen, I pull them aside and I say, look, you're being deceptive. You're not helping. But we get that you need some help, and we're going to help you. How can I help? What can I do for you? What can I? And I'm just saying, this is what I would do. I'm not preaching to nobody. This is what I would do. This is what I do. Look, that's not a good thing to do. You need to figure out another way to defy the system in a way where you're not hurting other people who are defying the system also, if we're talking about the same thing. All right, RFK has legal training, and he and Dell both have money and support. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And they're not being deceptive, right? They are being honest. They're being straightforward. And, I can totally get behind it. Gerard, I was sad when you did the Truth or Telethon. Why were you sad, Lori? You got what? You got a tear or a snot bubble? Which one? Was like tear sad, like a little tear came out. You got like snot bubble upset. Did I say something wrong? What I do? Why were you sad? I love everybody that did the Truth or Telethon. I love everybody in the Truth or Telethon. I love everybody that hate the Truth or Telethon. They're all my cousins. All of them. I always get my cousins back. Everyone makes their own decisions. Everybody makes their own decisions. Oh, yeah, because I think, the organizers of y'all had issues. Yeah, okay. I don't do issues. I don't do drama, y'all, and I don't do issues. I really don't care if you are in the 99.9%. We got things we need to work on together and talk about. So I don't pick any sides or anything. They are into it. They are in it to save humanity. As long as people are in something to save humanity, I'm all for it. And I don't agree with how they're going to do it. I don't agree with voting. I don't agree with consenting. I don't agree with staying on the grid. I don't agree with people eating meat. I don't agree with all of that stuff. But it's not my place to agree outside of my own body with that. I don't do those things because I don't agree with those things. But if other people do those things, I'm fine with that. If they feel that they need burgers to get up in the morning to go, deal with the world, I don't know, that Big Mac Big Macs used to make me feel real good, y'all. I used to deal with a slavery called high school on Big Macs. And I could deal with it because I had my little pleasure in my mouth. So I'm fine with whatever makes people's fight sustainable, I'm all for. I don't like to tell people what to do, y'all. I don't like to tell people, just make sure you're in a foxhole, shoot in a direction where you think is going to be profitable for the human race. And if you're in a foxhole and you're shooting in a direction, you're trying to fight for humanity, and you realize that you ain't nothing moving but the leaves and the bushes and the trees are falling, so obviously ain't no enemies in that bush, you're shooting in the wrong direction, then adjust your aim. Look at where Christine is aiming maybe. And think about, Christine, are you hitting anything? Are you shooting in that bush and people, you scream, ow! You shot me. Like we used to play paintball, but that's another discussion. Then you know that you're hitting a target, right? If the system starts shooting back at you, then you know you're probably shooting in the right direction. If you're being censored, you're saying that's something that's important. If you're not being censored, then you need to readjust your aim. All right. Well, look beyond the appearance. I mean, after a while, looks are not so important anymore. Becoming mature. Yeah, looks are never important, Christine, in anything. Doesn't matter how anything looks. I'm convinced this is spiritual warfare, and everything is always going to look like it's profitable, and it's not. Look at, ignore what people say and look at what people do. She was talking about you, G. All right. You don't have to turn off the red. Oh, you said that. You already said, did I do that one? Am I behind on comment? I know I'm behind, but am I that behind? Lucifer is the angel of light, all shiny and pretty. Yes, Lucifer will show up in whatever you want him to, Lori. If you need to see Lucifer tall, dark, and handsome, and got the deep voice, that's what Lucifer looked like. If you need to see Lucifer with some big bazumba boombas and a booty shaking and some tight jeans, that's exactly what you'll see. A prophet, Lori, once wrote a very powerful, wise song, said, don't trust a big booty and a smile. Because if it's a big booty and a smile and it's sitting on top of the BMW, then BMWs come from slave minerals from nations they've blown up and stolen the resources and sold to you from a black market called Wall Street. I agree. Completely agree. Side effects is a lie. They are effects. Yes, they are. They are, exactly. There's no such thing as side effects, Nick. Ain't no damn side effects. That's what, and I work for 3 pharma companies. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. You're going to tell me that diarrhea for a week is a side effect? You're going to tell me that having red bumps all over my face and looking like I got a disease and scurvy, that's not a side. I think that's an effect, right? Because there's no side like, oh, this is accidental. No, it's not accidental. You put a drug in your body. You're not supposed to do that, right? And so when we talk about side effects, we can talk about it from everything. Right? You eat a Big Mac and you get the farts. That's not a side effect. You eat a Big Mac, you get in the farts because your gut bacteria is telling you, damn it, I don't know what the F this is. This ain't beef. Did you buy this from Bill Gates? And it has trouble breaking it down. So it creates all this excess gas. And now people don't want to sit next to you. That's not a side effect for me. No, that's an effect eating a Big Mac, damn it. Like, I get what you're saying. I'm all with you. I am all with you. Absolutely. Ooh, Lori, and she posted down, but I'm trying to see the current comments in this too. See, I can't even say that. What Lori just posted, not even going to say it. Not even going to say it. But I will say that what she just posted, always check that. I'm an economist and a law theorist when it comes to things. If there is a law for it and somebody's making profit on it, then that's what's really going down. Ignore what's on the television and ignore everything else. If somebody is making profit from it and they got a law from it, then that's really what's going down. That's the truth right there. Gates meat. I know, Max. Isn't that you're not gonna eat Gates meat? What's wrong, Max? Max don't want no Gates meat. You're gonna get all kind of yes. You know what bothers me, Max? What was I watching this morning? A whole bunch of stuff. But it was Annie Jacobson. She was talking on the Joe Rogan podcast. And she was talking about they found a molecule. The trust molecule. Have y'all heard about this? So apparently, the military industrial complex is working on a molecule for trust. Because the generals are saying that they don't like these things. They don't like AI. They don't trust it. They don't want learning software. They think Skynet's going to make the Terminator. And they're right. That's not a conspiracy theory. Everybody's racing to make the Terminator and turn their military over to it. So, so what they had to do is they figured that, you know what, the troops in the battlefield, they're not going to trust the robots. So there's a molecule, and I'm going to say it wrong, so y'all need to correct it. Y'all know me. I say it, and it's truth to it, but you got to clean it up a little bit. It's got some snot on it and some biologicals and some droplets. Clean that mess off, but clean it up for me and post a link. But apparently when you're breastfeeding, there's some sort of molecule your mother passes on to you, which helps you to trust her or trust the milk that you're drinking or whatever. Something crazy like this is DARPA's looking into. And so they're giving soldiers this trust molecule to make them trust robots. What kind of insane, flippity floppity, crazy, you know what? We're going to go to Rogan real quick. I want to show you that piece of it. See if I can find it real quick. Because I know I said it all right. Probably wasn't none of that right. Somebody else who already watched it like, oh, Lord have mercy. That's not even, it didn't come out the titties, dummy. It comes out the ear or something. I don't know. I think it's a trust molecule. It's something crazy. Everything is for killing people. This is why I appreciate Annie Jacobson, and her book is powerful in that she's saying that, you know, DARPA is saying that we cannot work on this stuff anymore. We can't do this. We're literally making technologies that's going to kill people. I think the audio is on this one. I'm not sure. Let me know if the audio is not working. I'm going to click it. There's Annie Jacobson right here. Can y'all hear it? Nope. Sound not there. All right. Thank you. All right. Why it take y'all so long? I guess Wi-Fi. What I gotta do? Delete that. Bring this back in. Nope. Delete that. Share this. Flip that. Stop that. Rub that up down. Oh no. BBD. Boys to men. All right, here we go. Here we go. I don't know why I'm so corny. I know why I'm corny. It's because I got children. Children make you corny. Said that before. There you go. This is it right here. This is everybody wants to rule the world, and so this is not conspiracy. All right. Every nation is racing to make the best murder weapons possible. Why? Because China, people in China are scared of us, and we're scared of people in China. Our cousins in Russia are scared of us, so we're scared of our cousins in Russia because we all watch the damn television. We have no sense of self. We're not a human race. And so all the leaders above us will mimic our fear and mimic us. Every nation is racing to make an AI and turn their military and police systems over to automated control. All right. He doesn't have the sound on the vid. No, I think I got it now. I had to take it out and bring it back in. Let me know that this works.
This would be the future.
Huge amount for the book that I wrote called The Pentagon's Brain.
Mm-hmm.
Really impactful moment was going to Los Alamos when I went there to meet a DARPA scientist who was working on an artificial brain for DARPA. I mean, this stuff is way
Artificial brain.
Trying to create a system, you know, a free thinking system. And what his name is Garrett Kenyon. What he told me was just utterly fascinating because, again, that human thing I'm always after is like, what are you doing? I mean, leave the science. You've had lots of guys on here. I'll talk to you about the high technology elements, but I'm interested in who's doing that, who's creating that science and why. And he said to me, this is like where artificial intelligence is right now with scientists who are really looking into this. It's like Magellan, you know, like who will discover the new world?
Right.
But on the idea of frightening artificial intelligence, he told me an interesting story about his daughter. And he said, people seem to think like, you know, facial recognition software is like telling us that we're one step away from AI, true AI. And he said, if he showed me on his iPhone, this was a couple years ago, and how much trouble the iPhone had recognizing him, like if he put a hat on or if he made a funny face. And he said, my daughter can recognize me from across a baseball field, you know, if I have a hat on, just by the way I walk, right? And he said, if she couldn't, there would be something really wrong with her. In other words, her human recognition abilities are truly intelligent. And that is a system of systems, a biological system of systems that no scientist has, you know, the algorithm for which no one has ever been able to figure out yet. And he believes that we're far away from that. But the Defense Department, on the other hand, is moving us in that direction and absolutely wants autonomous weapons to be fighting wars. Look, there was a program that said, I quote this in the book, it says, the battle place is no place for humans.
Whoa.
Anybody who tells you where we are with AI and learning software is what Tony told you earlier. They are full of bull shizzle. These these developments are decompartmentalized. Nobody knows. And if anyone tries to convince you, they're trying to sell you a bridge or they're trying to sell you some Ovaltine. It's bull shizzle. Nobody knows. And if you're using a public available device from a public company or a private company, you're a fool. You're using, oh, well, they can't recognize, you know, me on my device and AI. That person is a moron. Right? Listen to what I'm saying. Where they are is always 20 to 30 years at least ahead of what they allow in the private sector. They don't release their capabilities. And a good example of that, I told y'all my father worked at, he worked on satellites. He worked for these criminals. Then again, we all work for the criminals in a different way. And I remember being a kid and looking at satellite pictures and seeing satellite pictures at his job that were as clear as they are on Google Earth. And this is back in the 80s. So where they are now with satellite technology, and they're just now showing you, oh yeah, we can, you know, we can make out a bike and a car and you can almost see yourself now. They can see everything. And they've almost, I mean, they've admitted that, right? I mean, they've talked about from like some of the drone missions that they can pinpoint a nickel. They can see a nickel on the ground from a satellite and use drones to target in and go in and fire. So where we are, nobody knows. Me personally, I'd guess that we are very damn close or it's done. Why? Because they allow people to talk about it.
So drones are the way of the future.
Right, but they're used to kill people.
Which also means that the enemy is creating drone systems. And pretty soon that's going to be a big issue.
Yeah, that's
because everybody wants to drive cars. Everybody wants that car in that commercial with the woman with the big bazooma boomers or the guy that's real looking real nice in the suit. Everybody wants cars, and we're willing to go ahead and let our governments murder people to bring our minerals and give us cheap products. China's about to rule the world, ni hao ma, so learn Mandarin, and they're willing to murder people to bring things home for their people, so their people will keep consenting to being slaves to their government, the same way we are. Everybody wants to rule the world, and if we keep going this direction, we all gonna die. Ain't no question about it. We'll be back. I believe in reincarnation. I think we'll be back the next round of monkeys. We might be cockroaches. Cockroaches learn how to walk on 2 feet and think with their brains. But I'm not too interested in being a cockroach. I think we should start with the monkeys and figure it out now that we're all being played against each other. And the problem is a system. Governments couldn't stop themselves if they wanted to. They're not the problem. We are the problem. We consent to them, so they're going to keep making things to kill other people, to give us a cheap, and easier and more convenient life with nicer and nicer cars and nicer houses, leaning towards our convenience and our fat laziness, our sedentary lifestyles, to keep us consenting to say, well, this is good. This is why people won't move off grid, because life is too convenient on grid. But once again, when the cost, your morals and your ethics and your finances and your health and your children and their future is too high to stay on grid, you got to move off grid.
The big fear. The big fear is that they're going to be the first ones to implement it.
I mean, what scares you about AI?
Everything. DARPA thinks AI could help troops telepathically control machines. Of course they do.
Right.
And they probably can. I mean, they've already got cursors that people can move around that are paraplegic. They can move them around with their mind and their eyes. Yeah, I think there's going to be quite a few of those things. What is this,
made this?
I can tell you something, Joe. They had that back in the 80s. They were flying airplanes with their minds. They had helmets that interfaced with your thoughts back in the 80s. I really hate to tell you that. And I'm not going to tell you how I know that.
I think this is called the synapse. This is I'll read this thing. That's the
Whoa. DARPA-funded program to develop electronic neuromorphic machine technology that scales to biological levels. More simply stated, it is an attempt to build a new kind of computer with similar form and function to the mammalian brain. Such artificial brains would be used to build robots whose intelligence matches that of mice and cats. Jesus Christ. Robot cat.
Robot cats. There you go.
Robot cats coming to get us.
That's it. That's my fantasy. I don't know why. Yes, I get excited anytime I hear that. I love the idea of cats being the size of cougars. And the only thing better than the tabby cats being the size of cougars is tabby cats being robotic. This is why I got this dude chasing Bernie right here. I think that'll be a great apocalypse. I think it's a stupid apocalypse that people die because they forgot what food is. That's stupid. That's dumb. You know, and then someone sells them some snake oil Ovaltine, but just take the Ovaltine and you'll be safe from nature. No, you won't. All right, I'm gonna do comments before we go down. I missed a bunch of good ones. Because Nick is talking about almond milk. She said, "Don't you be back." I will bash the hell out of almond milk. I have to. You know why? Because most almond milk is nothing but sugar. Almond milk. If you go look it up, Nick, and I like almond milk. Don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna tell you the truth about it. And one carton of almond milk is probably like a few almonds and a whole bunch of sugar. Make your own almond milk. All of the natural companies are crooked. When they're small, they're honest. They got these little stands at the food market, at the country market, and they're honest people. They're trying to earn a living. They're trying to get people to buy their product. They're crushing almonds and making almond milk. Oh, it's fresh, delicious. They probably come right off their almond tree, but when they get big, they can't get it off their almond tree. They got to get it from the factory, right? They got to get it from Bill Gates and the big farming. They got to beat someone else out in pricing. And so they add more sugar to make theirs sweeter so theirs tastes better than yours. They all do that. It's like, what's the name of that criminal Whole Food store? Whole Foods. I used to love them. And then who bought them? Bezos. It ain't no different. You might as well get some Gates meats or some Bezos tomatoes. It's all the same thing. Nah, you got to be honest with you. You got to bash. It's too much sugar. Rice milk is good. I mean, there's probably some good almond milks, but you want to get the almond milk with the least amount of thing. That's the number that causes the dis-ease, which is the number one comorbidity for cuckoo virus that the government subsidized and pretend like, who subsidized? I didn't do this. Who did this? Lion A corporation pretending to be a government. I didn't. Somebody no, because you need to social distance. No, you need to put on a face diaper. I didn't subsidize nothing. I had nothing to do with it. I was not even in. My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. See, mostly, Nick, that's how I know they're all about some bullshit. Is when you look at the autopsy reports, like, wait a minute, okay, these people didn't just die of cuckoo. These people had preconditions. And they pay for farmers to make sure that you have those preconditions. It's just hilarious to me. It's like, everything you got to do is your fault. It's a slave's fault, everything. You're too close. You got droplets and snot. You're too close. Put on a face diaper. But they still taking that big money, and they're still subsidizing glyphosate, GMO, sugar, all of those things that cause the #1 comorbidities. That's why, you sit back. All you can do is tell people and watch. Who is you? You is you, Lori. That's G, and hush is a hushy. What's a hushy? Lori, that G is a hushy. What? Yeah, I am a hushy. Yeah, oh, yeah. Do I tell people to hush? Hell yeah, I tell people to hush. Downtown Red. My grandmama too. You should say hush. But I just hush, boy. Ooh, did y'all see that hate crime? Who posted that damn thing? Oh, somebody wants me to cuss, and I don't like to cuss, and so she felt she had the authority to dictate to me that I need to start cussing. Did y'all see that thing? Oh, it was hilarious. Oh my God, I got to show it to you. I'm sorry. I know we'll get back to AI robots about to murder everybody on the planet in a second. I got something important to say. Oh God, it was hilarious. This is the only reason I log on to Facebook is y'all are here. Short of that, I'd just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna go off grid and disappear. Where is she at? Where's that criminal? Yeah, she probably here because she don't say much when she's on the thread. She a criminal. I know she. Wait, where's the post? Oh, I have to go to her page. One of these little criminals. Her last name rhymes with Pew, like in the church. And I think her brother hangs around here. She done sent me this thing, wanting me to start cussing. Why am I talking about this? Because somebody said something. Oh yeah, because I'm a hush. Yeah, well, that's that Southern thing. And then this criminal sent me this thing that people, they laugh at how I talk. Sure, Gerard, you should start cussing. No, I shouldn't. I don't want to cuss. Here you go, right here. Let me make it big. Put a little Viagra on it. Let me hold on. Shut up for a second. Why do I speak the way that I do? Because my family's from down south. That's why I speak the way that I do. Don't be hating on my culture. And here, this is so funny to me. I don't know how people just sit around and got the time. I wish I had the time to make. Did y'all see this right? Let me make it bigger. These are alternative cuss words. When you're miffed, you say shucks, rats, gosh, shizzle, or toot. Crapola, turd, sheesh, flippin', fooey, ticked, heck, shoot, jeepers, geez, crud, dag, dang, darn, or darn it. Booger, snot, wingnut, nerds, crimey, cripes, creeps, doo-doo, and caca. Yes, this is how I'm supposed to talk. Why? Because if you didn't talk anything, well, your mama smacked the hell out of you. No. I had a father who put me through a wall, and he loved me just enough to make sure that I missed the studs, and he put me through the drywall part of it. Hell no, I didn't cut. This is why I use these words right here. When you're exacerbated, you say, good gravy, good grief, gadzooks, jack wagon, bull snot, fiddle faddle, fiddlesticks. I'm laughing because I have uncles who talk like that. Crud muffin, cotton picking, malarkey, my Lanta, what the hey, buckheaded, shucky darn, dag burn it. And I think, unfortunately, I probably did say dag burn it. And the next one is dag nabbit. Yes, I've said dag nabbit on the live stream. Consarn it, confound it, dog nabbit, dag blame it, dag gum it, dag blast it. Son of a, and my father, you say, son of a gun. You can fill in what you want. Son of a, biscuit eater, Baptist preacher, bacon bit, nutcracker, motherless goat. I'm not having it. Great googly muggly. Great. I don't know. I'm entertaining myself too much. Is this funny? Should I stop? I have family who talk like this. Great Caesar ghost. Geez Louise. Mother Francis, Judas Priest, shut your pie hole. Kiss my grits. That was Aunt Esther. Aunt Esther, you talk. Kiss my grits. Heavens to Betsy. Oh, who said heaven? That was a cartoon. Heavens to Betsy. Bolshevik. What the what? What the devil? Rasa, frasa, rasa, frasa. I've never known anybody my entire life that said rasa, frasa, rasa, frasa. I don't know anyone who said that. Jumping Jehoshaphat, booger snot, fart knocker, mother of pearl, bull twinkles, G Willikers. Yep, G Willikers. That was the thing. When I was a kid, that was a thing. What is this? HE double hockey sticks. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that one. Farfig Nugan. Well, that was a commercial and a car, I think. Shut the front door. Suck eggs. All right, I'm sorry. heavens to Betsy. All right, I'm done. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna change my language. So I tell people to hush. Who's that? Downtown Red. I tell people to hush all the time. Because that's a nice way of telling people to shut up and you love them at the same time. If I told anybody to hush, I love you and shut up. Hush your mouth. Anyway. I drink almond milk too. I do too. I drink almond milk, tapioca milk, rice milk. I drink anything but cow milk. So cow titties do not make anything that human beings should ever put in their body. They should go in cow bodies. Once again, if you are fighting Mother Nature, you're going to die. And I know a lot of my friends don't like that because they raise cows. All right, that's fine. Cows make great poop. They make great fertilizer for the garden. Please do not eat anything from a cow. Certainly that has pus and blood and casein that grows cancer like fertilizer. All right, so we can go back to Joe Rogan or we read quotes. Comments. I'm gonna go through comments real quick. But you know, it was a good one. I'll post a link real quick. Hold on. This is getting late and I need to get out of here. I don't get paid. I do get paid to do this now, y'all. I do. I get paid. I do. Because people put money on the Patreon and I need to work on that. But I get paid about 2 cents an hour. People put money on the Patreon. So I come out and do this. But you know what? I have to think about the people who do donate. And people who do that for me, they're mostly off-gridders and gardeners, stuff like that. So we are going to lean this more towards what you need to be doing, how to grow, who to grow, what to grow. And you're going to see more and more content we need to talk about taking land, reclaiming land, de-desertification, regreening of lands, taking lands to feed people and feeding people. Buy land, grow things, and share those things with people. That is where we're going, because that's who puts money on the Patreon. Plus, I think I'm going to do different levels with it. I like the idea of certain content I don't know. I changed my mind on that in 3 seconds. Well, I want to have featured content, but knowledge is power. And I read way too much and I don't have a life because I went through that divorce thing. And instead of going out chasing women and drinking alcohol and going to lounges and clubs and stuff, I decided to read. I know that's why my eyes don't work now. I feel like I should give everybody everything I know for free. So I have to figure out how to say thank you as best as I can to the people who are helping me to help other people. It costs money to move off grid. It costs money to learn these things and make these mistakes, but I want to share the information for free with people. Whatever I do, if it's successful, I want it to go viral and I want you to go do it. Right now, one of my strategies is we need to buy the land back up and we need to start building on that land. We need to start making land that's not productive, share our knowledge and how we did it, where we made mistakes, so other people who don't have as much resources and they ain't got time to make mistakes can do it and they don't make mistakes. And if you want to live in the city, live in the city, you know, but have a place to go in the country. And so we need to do more on that. But yeah, I have to figure out how to get people to loose up the wallets so we can do some things, help some people and share that information for free. But I don't ever want to keep information from people. I think information is free. I think I'm no different than Bill Gates if I'm doing something and I'm growing tomatoes and I don't show you how to do that. So anyway, we'll talk more about that. When I was a baby, yelled out for chocolate. No wonder I couldn't sleep. Almonds take a lot of water to grow. Yes, on the face of the fence using hemp milk. Yes, they do. That's the other thing, Jennifer, is almonds. Yeah, Almonds are very heavy drinkers. The almond trees are. And that's one of the critiques about almond milk. But you should move it around. Don't ever just, if you, and even if y'all drink cow booby milk or goat booby milk, don't just drink that. Drink, be diverse, right? The reason why vegetarians used to die in mass is because back in the day, all they ate was like lettuce and tomatoes and croutons. And you're going to die if you eat lettuce, tomatoes, and croutons. You got to have a diverse diet. Try to eat lots of fruits and vegetables every day. And if you drink milk, drink different types of milk. Don't just drink one type of milk. Your body does not survive on almonds alone. At the age of 29, Tony, ain't going nowhere else. Ain't going. I'm about to shave. I'm gonna shave this. My face. Are you growing a beard, Tony? You're supposed to be growing a beard, because even Bofon's growing a beard. Harsher, everybody's growing a beard. All the live streamers growing beards. So Lori, you need to grow your beard. I want to see Christ growing a beard. I need to see Susan growing a beard, because it's a style right now. That's what we're doing. I think everybody should grow beards until they move off grid. That's what I think. Or until they off grid half of their life. Not move off grid, half grid. Half off grid half of their life. Sometimes you got to slow down, because at 29 your brain does these weird things. Yeah, you need to grow a beard, Tony. That's my point. I want to start a cult, and I think that's a good one. G is a hussy. I probably am. I don't know what that means, downtown. I probably am. I'm a bastard. I live in America. I'm an American privileged supremacist bastard. I agree with that. Every day I wake up, I pay my taxes, I make money, and that just makes me every kind of hussy and a bastard. Don't be a hussy. And what is a hussy anyway? I don't know what a hussy is. I've called people hussies and I've been called hussies. I don't even know what they mean. Poop twice a day. Yeah, well, Nick Stinson, I retract that statement. I retract it. So, poop at least once a day. At least once. I don't like the categorizations. I hate it how we think that we know things, and we don't really know things. We're like, human beings supposed to be this size, this weight, this, that, boo, 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 boo. We don't know nothing. Everybody's body's doing a different thing at a different time for different reasons. My understanding is you will be quite healthy if you poop at least once a day. I poop once a day. I haven't had a cold, a flu, a virus, a sore throat, a headache in over 10 years. And I don't even eat all that healthy. I eat a lot healthier than I used to. Oh, look at that. The Walking Dead, damn it. Oh, The Walking Dead is coming back on. Oh my goodness. I don't even need to watch that though. I got America. I have I can just watch the news. The only difference is the zombies got face diapers. No, it was a pop-up that just happened. Because when you eat enough of the fibrous foods and a wide, diverse diet, and you drink enough water, everything just moves. It just moves. Hey, you whatever you're eating, ain't got time for that. Ain't got time for rotting in your gut. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. That's what you're supposed to do. All right. Poop twice a day. So yeah, I say at least once a day. If you can get up twice a day, you might be a superhuman, Nick. I ain't got time for pooping twice a day. Come on now. Well, you get a bottle or something. They got them bedpans and stuff like that. Sometimes you put one in the car or something. You pull over. Don't drive and do it, but you should. Integrity pulls us out. Yes, integrity pulled us out. Yes, it does. What Lori's talking about. I don't know what she's talking about, but integrity it'll take you out of your identity. You will never get integrity in an identity. And that is one of the things I learned in the last 2 years with these ignorant people I call friends. They're all ignorant, and so am I. We're all ignorant. That's just we're designed to be. Because alone, we're nothing. Well, not nothing. We don't have a choice. But in a collective, we're something powerful. We don't survive by each other in terms of our family. We survive by 7 billion other people on the planet. China can kill the world anytime they want to. America can kill the world anytime they want to. We probably shouldn't kill the world. We all survive by each other. Uh-oh, my green screen's messing up. That means the sun is coming up, and that means I'm about to end this. Let me do a last couple comments. Well, first, green screen. Y'all about to see my fake world. You about to see what Bill Gates is up to. Hold on. Let me adjust it. There you go. Now, there you go. You're starting to see through the cracks. You're about to You're about to realize that this is a conspiracy because everybody's conspiring. I'm in front of a green screen. You see Bill Gates buying up land. Now you realize things ain't what they're supposed to be. He made $20 billion while he put you on lockdown. You realize that things ain't what they're supposed to be. All right. I was like you talking to me, going all De Niro. Yeah, Lori will go all De Niro on you. Lori's going De Niro on me. That woman crazy. She will tell you where you need to go, and how fast you need to go there. And she should. All right. She's not in jail, but she's not in jail. Oh, okay. All right. These X-Files, are y'all gonna tell the X-Files? Tell the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devils, what they say. Twice a day. Yep, get it out. Do not keep it in. Doo-doo stinks and it's nasty. It's got droplets in it, Lori. You should not keep that. Lori knows, she's a nurse. She knows you need to get that out. Do not keep that mess in. Go on, Nick. Tell the truth. Go on, y'all. Tell the truth. Go on. If y'all want to come on, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. If y'all want to, if you want to. No, don't come on. Don't come. I'm about to leave. I gotta go. I gotta pee. I have to pee. I got real work to do. I got police station and jail have not recorded of her having been there. But hey, now, well, Nick, now did she go to a CMU? Did she disappear? Those are my questions. I don't know. I don't want to make a decision on any of this until we got the whole truth, Ruth. Y'all tell me. I don't know anything. I don't know what's going on. I've not been followed. I stay off of Facebook. Like, Gerard, you on Facebook all damn day. Actually, I'm not. I post a lot. And if I post something that's important that my friends think are important, and they finally start commenting, it goes to the top of my page. And so the next time I hit the toilet or something, it'll be at the top of the page. I'm like, oh, okay. Then I start commenting. But I'm way too busy right now. I got to get the hell out of here. I'm packing up. I'm cleaning. I'm notifying people. I'm done. I'm not playing. I'll still be on the internet, but we got to go. Too many people in the truther movement that are more interested in attention and the guide to truth. Yes. Didn't I read that comment already? Did they push me back up? Yeah. Don't follow anybody. Number one, don't follow anybody. But be very hesitant of people who have requirements and they're looking for things. They want your clapping, they want your likes, they want your posts, they want your things, your thingy things, especially men who want them things. And align more with people who just are interested in what's true. Like Lori was saying, find people who they can be wrong, say they're wrong and keep moving. All right, they have a father. Okay. Oh yeah, I did do that. We did this, right? No. Are y'all repeating comments? Are the comments repeating? Is AI jacking it up? I feel like I've read these. All right. Damn it. Oh, no, I'm not rereading them. They put the comments twice. Almond milk recipe, soak nuts overnight. I'm so childish. Oh my God. All right. Soak your nuts overnight. Remove the skins. Now, is this a recipe for almond milk, or is this like a Fauci? Is this a Bill Gates new China test for the cuckoo? All right. Remove the skins. Blend with H2O. All right. Some water, some honey and syrup. Yeah. Feel like I'm back in college again. Vanilla. Strain through cheesecloths and be ready. That's a good recipe, Jennifer. Thank you. All right, look up from I got tears in my eyes. I'm sorry. All right, Jennifer. I know you being serious. I thank you, Jennifer, being an adult. It's hard for me to be an adult sometimes. All right, looks up from snorting a fat line of Metamucilin, Ovaltine. Ooh, yeah, don't put nothing in your nose, especially not from CVS downtown Red. If that's where that came from. Nope. It's better for you to find somebody on a street corner with a 3-stripe Adidas suit than going to that damn CVS and Walgreens and snort it up your nose. Oh, Lord have mercy. Look at this. This is what y'all was talking about. You had me soak nuts overnight. Yes, you did have Lori there because Lori's a woman and she understands. Yeah, no, them nuts, they got to be soaked. You out there sweating and they mess a sheet up. All right, anyway. All right, enough of that. Let's move on. Actually, there you go. Christine is one who always raises the bar. Actually, I always travel small and light, can sleep everywhere, no hotel and luxury needed. Neither can I. And me too, Christine. I sleep in my car. I sleep on a log. I sleep on just a blanket on the ground. I can sleep anywhere. I'm slowly getting out of my colonizer, dependent bullshizzle. Jiggly bits fly. Oh my God, stop it. What's wrong with y'all? Stop it. Y'all messing me up. It's just the word jiggly bits. Oh my God. Oh Lord have mercy. Oh my God. I was gonna tell you a story. I'm not gonna do it. Nope, not gonna. I didn't even know what kind of animal it was. I forgot. It was an animal I had. One of them with the things they just hang down and they just and as kids, you don't understand things. You just know you're supposed to put ice on stuff. And so we got a mason jar, put some ice in it and put it over and because they hang and they drip down in it. It was one of our pets. I forgot it was a dog or cat, but he got hurt. And it's, oh, Lord have mercy. I'm not going to, what am I doing? All right, let me get down. Let me do some questions or get down to the end. Buttar pushes Trump, and that's why Lori hates him. There you go, right there. I don't think he does. I don't think he does. I think that somebody in the Trump administration reached out to him. I think that's all that was. I don't think don't get me lying. I really don't watch him as much anymore, so I'm not even going to speak on that. Good Lord. Did I miss this many comments? Oh, wow. Good Lord have mercy. I'm sorry. Man, y'all just talking? Wait. I lost my place. All right. Let's go dump that. Yeah, oh, wow. Y'all talking today. Suzuki. Directly sent emails were not to be used for selling products. Oh, you mean Lori Suzuki, the other Lori. I didn't like to see my brother Gerard get involved in that. Oh, okay. Well, I get involved with everybody. That's what I do. My mom was always so proud of her vocabulary that she could cuss without using a cuss word. Yeah, me too. I'm proud. I very rarely do I slip up anymore, Heaven. Don't sell me anything but the truth. If you don't have that, don't let the door hit you with it. Good Lord, split you. You don't have to tell me where Kelly Louise is from. She definitely south of the Mason-Dixon, or used to be. Yeah, and don't even sell the truth, Kelly. Kelly, the truth is free. Truth doesn't come. If somebody's selling you the truth, don't buy it. Do not buy it. The truth is free. Almond milk is not good for your digestive system. Oh, go on and tell us, preach on it, preach on it. Goat milk is good. Oh, really? Oh, God. Well, does goat milk have the casein? If goat milk has a casein, I'm going to disagree, but I don't know anything about goat milk. I just know that cow milk's got pus and blood and casein is a fertilizer to cancer. So we got to look that up. Oat milk is best. Follow the coconut. You know what? I'm glad you said that too, Max. That's the other part of it, is everybody's body is made differently. There's 7 billion different human beings on this planet. That's why you can't have no mass Ovaltine mandates, because everybody's body's made differently. Some people respond good to goat milk. Others might respond good to cow milk. Others might respond in that moment to almond milk, because we all have different needs at different times for different vitamins, minerals, nutrients, compounds, and enzymes. For me, I tell people what I know, and I say, go do something. Go try it. And if it works for you, great. If it doesn't work for you, go back to what you were doing. But I think we all got to get better at listening to our body, trying different diets, and then go with the one that works for you. Do not listen to me. I get you killed. All right. I'm glad you brought up Melody, Gerard. That's my job. That's my job. People pay me very well, lucrative, telling the truth. I'd love for somebody to finally finalize what had happened. What had happened was, we need to know what had happened was. We need eyewitness Negro. All right, I'm sorry. One of the comedians said that. This needs to be spoken of. Yes, I want to know what happened. We do need to speak of it. Let's speak on it. Drop it so that if it ever be dropped and it's dropped, then it's hot. What happened to her? I was reading about that. It didn't make any sense to me. I didn't read about it, Kelly Louise. I saw a post and I was like, oh Lord, they slave catchers done got her. What's going on? That's all I know. And now people saying things aren't what things say. Things. So we'll find out. I'm about 80 comments behind y'all, so I'm about to find out. I think there is never room for deceit. Period. There's always room for deceit. Nick Stinson, don't be lying to people. There's always room for sugar. There's always room for Ovaltine. There's always room for deceit. This is America. That's how this thing works. You got to be deceitful at birth. At birth, they put you in kindergarten. You learn how to be deceitful. As a child, when we first learned how to lie, child was born with no state of mind, blind to the ways of mankind until you learn how to lie. Then you can get cookies. Yes, dadgummit. Yes, Lori, dadgummit. I'm a skeptic. Good, and it's good to be a skeptic, Lori. The skeptics live. The gullible people, they don't never make it. They don't never. Oh no, Lord have mercy. You got millions of people right now trusting Bill Gates, Fauci, the lords, the kings, colonizers, and like this is going to be a good idea to trust these industries and these for-profit corporate. You got for-profit Ovaltine companies telling you the safety of Ovaltine. You're going to for-profit Ovaltine companies and you're asking, hey, do you think it's a good idea that we have mandated Ovaltine schedules? What do you think they're going to say? We sell Ovaltine. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, dummy. All right, I'm losing my voice. I got to go. I can't survive without harming people. Yes, you can, Nick Stinson, but that's because you're privileged and so am I. You know, y'all, like I said a million times, I have not walked a step in anybody else's shoes, and I don't judge nobody else other than Bill Gates, Fauci, and not even them. If I were them, I'd be them. I would be them. And because I don't judge them, the system is the problem. Until we get rid of a system that rewards deceit and puts people into circumstances that require they be deceitful to survive or thrive, we're in big trouble. So as long as people want to topple the system, I'm all on board with that. But, you know, don't try not to hurt people, you know, and being deceitful to people can hurt people. Try not to. Life has finally taught me that. Yeah, that's why I don't have no enemies, y'all. I got no enemies. Thank you, G. That's what's happening. Need to know. Okay. All right. I'm glad that you know Heather could have that because I don't know. I don't even know what I said. I'm a proud cynic. Be a cynic, Buddha Cat. And the reason Buddha Cat is cynic because she know how to spank that ta-ta. She spent time spanking the ta-ta. And she's a cynic because she know the insides of the working of these criminals. Because everybody got some money. They always like to spank the ta-ta, but I'm not going to go into details with that. We just want the truth. That's all I want. I want the truth. We need an open source society. No more lies. Buddha, yes, ma'am. All right. I'm going to try to go through comments quick. Does it cost money to scam? No. You go to that daycare. We learn how to scam the minute the mama asks you, did you get the cookies? And you be like, no, mama, I ain't eat no cookies. And your mother walk away like, damn, crime pays. Yes. And that's when babies first learn how to scam. So no, once we learn this profitability to lying, we gonna lie. That's just how the system works. Does it cost money to scam? So it don't cost nothing to scam. You just need somebody who will believe the scam. The baby got cookies all on her face. Like, oh, okay, baby, you didn't get no cookies. Walk away. Like, mama's stupid. I'm about to get me another cookie. Then you're gonna grow up and get the cuckoo virus because you eat too much sugar. Criminal lawyer. Yeah, lawyer is a criminal. Everybody criminals. They got 1.5 million laws in the United States. Ain't nobody innocent here. Everybody's a criminal. Every last one of y'all, including me. Have twisted sister. We're not going to take it. We're not going to take it. We're not going to take it. I resonate with that, but that's not what's happening in America right now. They're hiding in their houses. We are going to take us. Give us more. Take our rights now. Take more. Take our children. You know, save us from the cuckoo. We are going to take it. Yes, we need to take it. We need San Grace, say grandmama, and take it every day. All right, there you go. And on that note, I got to go. Good working song. Yes, it is a good working song. One love will get you. One love will get your butt wiped. Yes. All right. Let's go. Did I get a comment from everybody? Even if you're stuck in a city, create a network of people who know you can trust. Amen, heaven, and will get your back when it's time for you to leave the city. Amen. Show us how to make lab meat. I think, Max, they take the cells and they cultivate them on a petri dish the same way they do with plants. And you know how cell, it becomes bone, tissue, or blood through epigenetics? Well, I guess they luck up and they get the tissues, the stem cell tissues that become tissue, or the stem cell cells that become tissue. And they just keep cultivating and growing it. And so how tissues or how cells grow exponentially, your meat grows exponentially. So eventually lab grown meat will be free. It'll cost Bill Gates pennies and he can sell steaks for thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars or whatever he wants to sell them for. So, you know, my problem with lab grown meat is it's not natural. Like they got to figure out a way, well, I don't think we're meat eaters, and I think we're barely barely carnivores, or what they call omnivores. I think that's my belief. My body doesn't eat meat, but those whose bodies are thriving on meat, there's got to be muscle. There's got to be blood pumping through it. There's oxygenation. There's flora and fauna and bacteria. There's white blood cells. There's all kind of things. Like meat isn't just tissue. And that's where I'm a little weird when it comes to this. It's like, yeah, you don't want version 1.0. You want to wait a little while because they don't know what they're doing. We always like to say we know what we're doing. We don't know what we're doing. People give me money. I let it sit or buy advertising. If I need rent paid, I'd be like, I need help with my rent in that Tony Rant voice. Mother hubba. People need to just be honest. And that's the truth. And he's telling you the truth right there. Just because somebody asks for money from you doesn't mean they're scamming you. You know, people who speak and do this, they got problems. You don't think that people ain't out there reporting Tony Smith? They're out there reporting him every day. They're out there reporting everybody out here. You got problems in the real world that start from the virtual fantasy world. And that man's he's got bills to pay. So I think we just need to be honest. And I'm being honest when I'm telling people I don't need nobody to pay my rent. But damn it, if we going off grid, you're going to have to put something in the kitty. That's what I'm saying. And maybe not. I don't know. We'll see how things work out. We actually have a lot of quiet people here who got deep pockets. And the good thing about going off grid doesn't require very deep pockets. It's very cheap. But we need to make sure that we have places to go. And so as those people seem to be slowly revealing themselves, I think we'll have the ability to make sure a lot of people can be safe when things get bad. Help people who truly need it. Absolutely. Kelly and Louise, that's what it's about. It's about leaning down and lifting people who are down there, because we could just as easily have been there. The only reason I'm here talking trash, having fun, is because I wasn't born in a ghetto. I wasn't born in a trailer park. I wasn't born in a very impoverished situation. Some people who were got out of it, but others are still trapped in it. You know, and so it's our obligation to help them, not to look at their skin color and say, oh, well, we need to help these people first, look at their religion or where they're from. Say, no, whoever's closest to me and comes to me for help, we need to help those people. And that's who we need to be. People got to let go of their pride and just ask for help if they need help. That is what brotherly love is. F the system. I agree, Nick. I agree, but our system doesn't indoctrinate us that way, you know? It doesn't. Our system indoctrinates us and tells us that people who ask for help are weak, especially women. So yeah, that's why I'm hesitant. That's why I'm not really saying much, because I really don't know much. I just think that, you know, I look at a situation and I try to figure out what could I do better in this particular situation. And so I feel that there are people I need to reach out to and say, hey, you know, is everything all right? Anything I can do to help? I'm sorry if I've given off the persona that I seem like I'm somebody that you can't ask for help, but everybody needs help. And so I try not to worry about what other people are doing. I try to sit back and say, if you need help, come to me and I'll do the best I can. All right, Charlie, let me get down to the bottom. I gotta go. I'm losing my voice. Well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna scan down and see if there's anybody who commented that I didn't read a comment from. And then with the last comments, and oh, Ron Paul did a good one too about Gates buying up all the farmland. So look at that. A lot of great comments. Good Lord, I'm so sorry I missed these people. Down at the bottom, I think I got everybody. Lord have mercy, y'all are talking today. Woo, wait, what are y'all? Be love, all kind of love, and this, that, the other, this, that, blackouts and problems and stuff and ice. Let me hit that real quick. Maybe this is an update on Texas. Texans demanded our power back. Amen. Take the power grid back. Absolutely, from the rolling blackouts, which is insanity. Although, Lori, I will say I'm glad to hear that they were rolling. I thought a lot of y'all were down there without power for like days in a row. But the system doesn't work. They did the same thing in California. How long are we going to let them play this game with us? Like we talked about yesterday, if you don't know why, I know that the power grid is a scam. Just look at yesterday, or go look at the Invention Secrecy Act of 1951. Blackouts were the problem, not some snow and ice. Yeah, well, and blackouts during a time when there is snow and ice. Yes, you did, Gerard. What'd I do? I did something. People always try to get on me. What'd I do? We have some Ron Pauls and Del Bigtree types people here, themselves included. Yeah, we got good people here. They always watching, screenshot that. They always watching, screenshot that. Screenshot what? Kelly, don't you be starting no drama. You starting drama? What's going on? It was sarcasm because truth is free sugar. Yes, truth is free sugar. It is. Coconut is no milk, it's water. No, not real coconut milk. We talking about factory coconut milk or real coconut milk? You can make real coconut milk at home just from coconuts. Oh, look, Kelly, do you drink cow milk? Kelly, are you promoting, or do you drink the goat milk? Kelly Louise, here's my problem. I'll put you back on screen. Here's my problem. I've never seen a goat nipple in my life. And I feel like if I'm a drink from goat nipples, I probably should kiss a goat, seen a goat nipple or something. I feel like the only nipples I should be drinking from should be from a woman from my species or from a plant. That's fine. That's kind of how I feel. I feel it's a little weird and creepy that I was raised to drink milk from the nipple of an 800-pound animal with some really gnarly, nasty nipples with bugs crawling all of them and hair and stuff. And when they sleep, they lay down in the doo-doo that is in the pasta with the doo-doo where they doo-doo and they lay down and the nipples in the poo. I don't think I should drink from that, Kelly Louise. I don't. I hate to put you on blast, sister, but I think goats lay down in the pasture too. And I promise you this, I'll be cured of the woman breast nipple thing. If I had a lady and I seen my lady and she went out there and just laid down in the pasture and just took those nice supple things that just cultivate humanity and just pushed it in the poo-poo, I'd never touch that again. I never would. Because I would think about, oh, what's still there? Droplets. All right, this is going the wrong direction. I gotta go. Doesn't mean it's not alternative there. Listen, I love all alternatives. The China study, that's why. Read the China study and you will find out casein grows cancer like it's a fertilizer to cancer. And it's a little bit in meat, but it's mostly in the dairy products. No judging, lots of questions to stuff. That does not make sense. Lots of questions. Well, we're monkeys, unfortunately, Kelly Louise, and none of us really know as much as we think we know. Can't hear. Open your ears. You gotta get that. You get wax in there, Heather. You gotta get in there. Get that toothpick. I mean, because they think Q-tips are like shoving up people's butts at the China test to get the swab for the cuckoo. No, you get that ear thing and you get that Q-tip. Get that wax out of there. I'll be in trouble all day today. All right, I gotta go. If you want money, I want to see a paper of your arrangement. Sure. You got money, Calabrese? All right, let's do it. We can do this. We buying property. Property is very cheap when you buy it in the right place. We can do this. Hit me up. I'll give you all the papers that you need. We need some contracts. We can do that. We even got NDAs. We can absolutely do that. Dell in 45 minutes, and this is why I got to go. You're asking for money. We deserve to see proof. Otherwise, it's not factually enough. Well, actually, so if we're talking to me, you're talking to someone else, Kelly, everything I do is public, and I'm not asking for money. I don't want money. You give me money, it will never sit in no bank account. The goal is buy land and put people on the land. Buy land, cultivate the land, put people on that, and the whole thing is going to be a video channel. Right? So the whole thing is being broadcast. Our goal is to buy thousands of acres and get hundreds, if not thousands of people directly out of cities cultivating land that needs to be regreened in areas where there's desertification. So that's the goal. But what we want that to do is for millions of people to be able to be empowered by the model that we've done. Well, not that we've done. I mean, people do this all over the world. We're just not doing it in the United States. They've done it in China, Africa, Middle East, all over the place. Is to take that free idea and go do it. So what we're looking for is not to give me money. I don't want nobody's money. I personally think money shouldn't exist, Kelly. They should burn it up. I'll use Bitcoin until we get rid of all coins. Take the money, invest it in the land, and save people. And it's just my perspective, because I work with children's rights for the longest time, that we first deal with single parents. You know, there are a lot of kids who need healthy food. There are a lot of single parents who don't need to be homeless. We're going into the next greatest depression we've ever been in. So until we actually start taking the resources we have, which are going to be useless very soon, as soon as they reevaluate the dollar and it's based on the other currencies and how much gold America has, every single dollar people has, it's going to be reevaluated against the other nations that have been stockpiling gold, and we've been using all of our gold. All those dollars will be useless. You put them in the land, there's real value. Bank accounts, there is no value. All right, stay vigilant. I've got renovations to get back to. So do I, which I got to go. So, you know, anyone interested in that project, let's have a talk. But it's not a Gerard project. It has nothing to do with me. It has to do with, we need to go back to Satya Yuga. We got to go back to people living on the land, self-empowered, taking care of themselves in automated, modern fashions, but living in sync with nature and not being controlled by grid infrastructure. All right. Drink real coconut milk fresh from India. Lovely with cane sugar. Cane sugar is healthy and straightforward from the field. Sounds beautiful. Thank you, Christine. Dell in 30 minutes. Everybody, let's watch that. Love y'all. Thanks for y'all joining in. This is Gerard. I'm out of here. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.
Break the chains that bind me, 'cause I wanna break the chains that bind you. Do you wanna set the world free, have perfect harmony? Isn't it time for that? Do you wanna free, boom, 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 free the people? Do you wanna free, boom, 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 free the people from the bottom to the top? Make modern slavery stop. Do you wanna let go of the prisoners? See everyone happy. We can have this and more if we open up the doors. Well, what do you think about that? Do you wanna free, boom, boom, free the people? Do you wanna free, boom, boom, free the people and Mother Nature too? Close down all the zoos. Do you wanna boom, 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 boom? Do you wanna boom, 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 boom? Do you wanna free,